Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. Today we have another project manager related video. In today's video I'll be sharing 5 interview tips for landing your first project manager role. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you would know that I am a new project manager. I have been a project manager for about a year now, so still very green to this particular industry. But before landing my first role, I interviewed with a few companies. So I think I've learned a little something along the way. So I wanted to share some interview tips with you all. I'll share about 5 with you. So let's just jump into it. The first tip I would like to relate to you all, share with you all, is highlight any project experience you have. And when I say that, I mean any experience. You do not have to necessarily have led a project. If you've assisted with a project in any capacity, you definitely want to be able to articulate that and explain not only the project but the role you played to the interviewer. And I cannot stress that enough. What the project was and your involvement. Have a few of those in your back pocket. The second tip I would give to you all is become familiar with the STAR method. If you are unfamiliar with that is, Google it. When you're answering questions, you definitely want to be able to properly explain the situation, the tasks, the actions you took, and the results. Your answer should be clear and concise, and your interviewer should be able to pick up on those things. Okay. Third thing, research the company and research and understand what is expected of you. I think that, well, not I think, a major reason for me landing this particular role was out of everyone that was that they were interviewing, I had an understanding of what the project was. While it is complex, I was able to have a general understanding and speak to what was being asked of me. If this is your first project manager role, you're gonna have to pick up wins in, non-traditional ways. To just kind of piggyback on number 3 is to think about your past experiences and how it ties into what's being asked of you in this particular role. If this role requires you to facilitate a lot of meetings, you definitely want to talk about experience with meeting facilitation in your current role or in a previous role. So even if your past experiences don't mirror what's currently being asked of you, try to make it work. A lot of times there are similarities, and just be ready to clearly interviewer to feel comfortable that you're able to do the job. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. And the last thing is come into these interviews with a growth mindset. We do not know everything. Nobody does. So don't come off as a know-it-all. Let the interviewer know or the hiring manager know you're ready to hit the ground running. If you have to get a certification beforehand or within the 6 months, you're open to doing so. I would say that if you are applying to a more technical role and you know it's going to need a certificate, get that certificate ahead of time. And I think that helps, especially if you do not have any previous project management experience. Just showing that you're willing to learn, I think, will go a long way. All right, so those are my 5 tips. Let me know if any of you are currently interviewing for a project manager role. How is it going? If you have any questions for me, drop them down below. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.